there. Big time shot there from Jake Paul. That is what you call a turning point, folks. Okay, a minute and a half left here in round 5, and Jake's looking for the finish. He's hurt. On the ropes. Jake Paul pulling it on.
Mike Tyson.
Welcome back to Boxing Code Channel. Today we are going into a battle that has fans buzzing all over the internet. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. This is one of the most talked about potential matches in boxing, bringing together the power and the experience of a heavyweight legend and the unpredictability of modern boxing personality. So let's break it down, each fighter's advantages and disadvantages, and see if we can predict who is coming to come out on top. Former undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Iron FP. Let's start with a small introduction to each fighter. Mike Tyson. Tyson's name is known in boxing world with a record of 15 wins, 6 defeats, and astounding 44 knockouts. He's noted for his power and aggressive manner. Tyson became the youngest heavyweighted champion in history at just 20 years old and dominated the division with a brutal knockouts and intimidating presence. Even though he is in his last 15s now, Tyson has kept an impressive shape, showing his recent expend pouts that he can still punch with a surprising music power. Jake Paul. On the other side we have Jake Paul. Jake may have started his career on YouTube, but he surprised a lot of people with his commitment to boxing in the last few years. He has built respectable record of 7-1, including several knockout victories over the both MMA fighters and influencers. While he doesn't have the decades of experience that Tyson does, Jake's youth, physical fitness and confidence have made him a serious contender. Tyson's strengths and drawbacks. So what does Mike Tyson bring to the table in this match? Let's look at him. Tyson's been in with some of the biggest and warriors in history, and he knows how to handle high stakes circumstances. His years of training and insect offer him advantage that only experience can provide. Second power. Tyson punches is a famous. He is known for his knockout power, particularly in his early years, and even today he's that he can still hit devastating strikes if Tyson connects with a clean punch. It may be lights out of Jake Paul. Lastly, psychological intimidation. Entering into the ring with a living icon like Mike Tyson may be intimidating. Many of Tyson's opponents were beaten psychologically before the bill even rated this C to play a significant harsh if Jake feels the weight of meeting someone is known as Mike Tyson. Tyson problems. Although Tyson also has a disadvantage that may impact his performance. First, age. Tyson is nearing 60 years old, and while he is in a wonderful form, the physical demands of boxing are tremendous. Speed, reaction time, and stamina gradually decline with age, and this might work against him in a lengthier bout. Another potential advantage is stamina. Tyson's fighting style has traditionally been exclusive but short. LIF is notorious for winning early rounds but has struggled with the longer bouts. If can wither Tyson's early aggression, he may be able to profit in following rounds. Eventually, adaptability. Tyson's style hasn't to modify it much over the years, but his talents and power are unparalleled. Jay may have advantage in terms of a more current flexible approach to the enormous time shot there from Jake Paul. That is what you call a turning moment, people. Jake Paul advantage and drawbacks. Now let's take a look at Jake Paul and what he brings to this night. First, youth and endurance. At 26 age, Jay is in his physical prime with an exceptional stamina, which means he can sustain a first piece over multiple DRS. His fitness will likely give him an edge if this battle continues longer. Second, reach and range management. Jake's height and reach may be an advantage if he exploit the key Tyson from a distance. This would allow Jake to have Tyson's close range power strikes in control the pace of the battle. Ultimately, mental toughness. Jake has demonstrated that he is not hesitant to take on tougher challenges, and he is not easily intimidated. His confidence and concentration may help him keep calm in the ring, even against a powerful presence like Tyson. Round 2 in the books. And Nate Diaz. Disadvantages. While there are some downsides, Jake may confront first and foremost experience. While he has developed a lot in recent years, Jake has not met anybody with Tyson's skill. Empire. Going up against someone of Tyson's level is a huge generally. Second, defense. While Jake has improved on his technique, his defensive abilities are still at work in progress. If Tyson can close the gap and hit the clean shots, Jake's lack of defensive ability may place him in risk. Lastly, overconfidence. Jake's self-assurance is a part of a charm, but it could also be a downfall. If he neglect Tyson even for a moment, he could find himself in a serious trouble. Nothing. You took it. I had a good shot. You took it. Hey, I respect that. Mike at age 54. Strategies for AG fighter. So with this pros and cons in mind, what are the best strategies for H fighter Mike Tyson? Tyson's best tactic will be to be aggressive from the start. If he can overwhelm Jack with an early power shot, he might be able to achieve a swift knockout. Tyson key will be closing the distance quickly, using his experience to avoid getting stuck at Jake's range and going for those advisting punches. Gentlemen, it's Las Vegas chair. The over-under in this fight was the 5th round, which means that if you bet this fight to go past the go should be endurance and control. control, he will want to avoid getting drawn into a close-range battle with Tyson and instead keep the fight at distance by using his reach and keeping Tyson moving. You could tire him out and capitalize on his speed and stamina as the rounded progress. Left predictions. So who's going to win? Let's get into the predictions. Mike Tyson's route to victory. If Tyson wins, it's likely because he managed to land a few strong strikes early. With the Tyson strength, he just need a few well-placed punches to finish the fight. If Tyson can create a tempo, keep Jake on the defense and shorten the gap, he could achieve a victory is through sure force. Jake Paul road to victory. If Jake wins, it will probably come down to his endurance and ability to keep Tyson at distance. If he can tire Tyson out, play smart with his range and utilize the advantage of his youth, he could win in points or with a wheel time and shots and lat rounds. Knockdown for the first time in his career. Fight Tyson hits the sea. He's in big. He not going to make it at the end of the day. This is fighters' power. With their experience and power can overcome youth and Ania. Tyson might have the advantage in a pure knockout ability, but speed and conditioning could make it a real challenge. My estimate, this is fighters for money. Both boxers will gain a lot of money to the match. Your winner by TKO. Alright fight fans, that's our analysis for this possible clash between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Who do you think got the upper hand? Will Tyson's power reign supreme or will Jig shock the world once again? Put your prediction in the comment below. Support us by subscribing to the channel. Do not hesitate to leave your comments below. Your opinion is crucial to me to gain experience from all of you. Keep the bunches coming. Meet you soon. Before you haven't been in the ring for 15 years, how would you grade your performance, your stamina and overall how you? Well, I'm accustomed to doing this for 3 minutes.